real-world benefits. A critical shipment is on the road. Fortunately, this truck is equipped with onboard analytics, instantly analyzing the data streaming from dozens of sensors that monitor the truck's parts and performance. The system can detect a wide range of performance or safety issues, like tire pressure variation or instability in the load, instantly warning the operator to pull over and assess the cargo. It can also provide an early warning that a part is likely to fail and the estimated time to failure. The system knows the driver's schedule and route in the coming days. It finds a dealer along that route, auto-schedules a repair appointment, and sends repair codes to the dealer. The driver is also alerted about the appointment, which is scheduled after all deliveries have been made, resulting in no delays and no inconvenience for customers or the shipper. While in the shop, the onboard analytics system is updated with new models that help further improve the performance, safety, and productivity of the truck. And it's not just an individual truck where analytics can pay off. Automated analytics can monitor an entire fleet of vehicles and detect emerging issues that are failing at a higher than normal rate. Then, that information can be communicated to manufacturers to pinpoint a root cause, resulting in an engineering, supplier, assembly, or some other change to correct the problem. Analysis of telematics data can further determine what factors are contributing to failure and dramatically reduce the number of recalled vehicles. For example, a manufacturer may see high part failures in high elevation climates. That means a recall of as many as 100,000 trucks. If it can isolate the problem to only those trucks with smaller engines that drive less than 1,000 miles per week, the recall is only 10,000 trucks. That's a huge cost savings for the manufacturer, and thousands of drivers and customers are never affected.
We're on the road to a new industrial revolution, and you're at the very center of it. The Internet of Things is here, making it possible for you to monitor and manage your fleet like never before. Everything, everywhere. Because, as fleet manager, your world is now the center of the decision-making process, and the Internet of Things puts the data in your hands. It's about knowing who is ahead or behind schedule, and how to support the reliability and safety of your drivers. AT&T gives you the visibility and confidence needed to make the right decisions to shape your future. Through the connectivity of the Internet of Things, you lower operating costs, gain efficiency, and elevate customer satisfaction. This is about seeing clearly, visibility, and connectivity for today and the future of your business. This is about capitalizing on your role at.
We have all gone through this problem when it comes to the road transport industry. Maybe you have cargo and you're trying to find the app truck in your budget, or you have a truck and you wait for an app load. So what do we do? Well, first, you ask your known contacts. Second, you call 100 people for inquiry and price negotiations. Then you email a list of people or even search through the internet. Finally, you might end up with your time wasted and your cargo or truck might still be waiting. The biggest problem is that you have to go through this every day. Wouldn't it be awesome if there was a single platform where you can find trucks and cargo? There is. Introducing Cargo Exchange. Cargo Exchange is an online auto-matching platform for connecting cargoes and trucks. Now here's how it works. Log on to Cargo Exchange on your mobile or computer and post your truck or cargo details along with your desired price for the trip. Then, an intelligent auto-matching engine runs and matches your truck with an app cargo or your cargo with an app truck. You just have to sit back and receive the cargo or truck details and start your trip. Plus, if you need support, you can call our toll-free number and we are always there for you. Basically, it's an easy-to-use, friendly platform which matches your cargoes and trucks.
You might have heard of the phrase telematics insurance, also known as black box insurance. But do you know what it is? Well, the concept behind it is pretty simple. A GPS-enabled black box, similar to the box found in aeroplanes, is fitted under your dashboard, which records the way you drive. This data is then transmitted to your insurance company so they can track your driving habits. The idea is that by looking at a person's driving behavior, the insurance rating is tailored to each individual driver, rather than the group they fall into. They're then either rewarded for driving safely or penalized for driving carelessly. Being monitored so closely may seem pretty invasive, but they're one of the best ways of saving money on insurance, especially so for young drivers who unfortunately fall into the high-risk group. Here are just a few of the companies who currently offer telematics insurance.
Business travel means hassle and involves a lot of work. Traffic jams, collecting receipts, recording the mileage, bookkeeping. It could all be a lot easier. Ximo, mobility made easy. Ximo is the first mobility solution which allows you to pay all your business travel on the basis of a preset travel menu. Ximo allows you to buy petrol and park, but also travel by train, bus, and even plane. You can also pay for taxis, your stay at hotels and business lunches, all with Ximo. No more paying yourself up front and wrangling about receipts and expenses afterwards. Ximo sends one single VAT invoice a month that lists all business transactions. A lot less bookkeeping, in other words. Use our free app for efficient travel. It shows you the nearest places where you can make use of Ximo and provides information about discounts on petrol, parking, meeting, car washes and electric charging, and helps to navigate you straight there. Ximo's self-service module means you always have an overview of your data and transactions. It also allows you to request additional Ximo cards, to switch services on and off, and to set a specific budget per staffer per week. Naturally, it's also possible to view the monthly VAT invoices, as well as CO2 emissions and all business transactions per employee. In short, no more messing about with receipts and expense forms. Clear and cost-cutting. Ximo, mobility made easy.
Let me see, I will have a lunch meeting at ABC Shopping Center. But how do I drive to the ABC Shopping Center? Why not use the IoT smart system? I can easily check the car parks nearby. It can provide the real-time parking vacancy. The routing to the car park is indicated. Now I can make the reservation in advance. I can also check the promotion information. Let me use the IoT system to check the real-time parking vacancy of my designated car park. There are still plenty of parking spaces.
The navigation assistant also guides me to the designated car park.
I can simply use my smartphone to access the car park. There are plenty of spaces on right-hand side. The position parked is saved on my smart device. It is time to leave. Yes. Simply tap my smartphone to use the parking coupon. It will also consider my privilege member discount. I can enjoy the minimum payment. That really saved my time and money.
So, you've got your business on the road. And you know how important it is to keep track of your vehicle trips, as tracking your miles, locations, and expenses is the only way to take advantage of tax deduction for business-related journeys. But how do you keep track? Most people still use paper records, but it's so easy to write the wrong thing or forget an entry. Thanks to Vesma, a paperless solution to vehicle mileage tracking is here at last. Vesma helps you to keep track of your vehicle trips, locations, and miles via smartphone. It is easy to use. As you start driving, this handy little app starts automatically to track your driving hours, miles, locations, and then sends all the information to your secure online account. You do not even need to use your data plan, as the app can work with Wi-Fi only if you need. Your data is stored in the cloud, so you can access them from any device, anytime, any place, and generate a number of professional reports for reimbursement, reporting, or mileage tax deductions. The app does more than track and store your vehicle trips. You can add multiple users to your account and keep track of your vehicle fleet or mobile workforce. See who is where, what's being done in real time. Get up and running today in just 5 minutes. Download the app, create an account, and you're all set. It's free to get started.
Over the past year, John's fuel costs have been on the rise. After being referred by a friend to GoFleet, he has decided to give it a shot. John contacts GoFleet and plugs in GPS devices in all his vehicles. 1 week passes, and John pulls up the data to analyze the data that has been collected. He realizes there isn't just one reason for the high fuel costs. It's multiple things contributing to the problem. Problem number 1. Some drivers are leaving vehicles idling for over 15 minutes at a time, multiple times a day. Problem number 2. Many drivers are taking the scenic routes, not the routes John has set out for them. And problem number 3. Fuel receipts are not matching up with the fuel being put into some of the vehicles. GoFleet has the solution. Solution number 1. Driver scorecard and driver coaching. The scorecard can be shared with employees. The employees can see who can get the lowest scores and the impact of their poor driving habits. Driver coaching allows in-vehicle beeping alerts to let drivers know when they are idling or driving unsafely in real time to stop the problem right away. Solution number 2, compare planned versus actual routes and personally address the drivers who are not following the planned routes. Find out why this is happening and how to stop it. Solution number 3, with fuel card integration, monitor the drivers whose fuel receipts are not matching up with what is being put into the vehicle to eliminate fuel theft. Through implementing these solutions, at the end of John's first month with GoFleet, he has saved his company $2,000 on fuel, and in just 1 short year, he will save $24,000. John's business is now more competitive. The level of productivity has increased, and maintenance and fuel costs have significantly gone down.
Do you know what's driving your total cost of ownership? Does it make more sense to replace a vehicle or run it longer? What if there was a way to measure all your costs, truck by truck, to lower your total cost of ownership? The answers lie in the data. Your data. Using your fleet data, we can analyze all the metrics to reveal what your fleet is actually costing you by unit and use that data to ensure that you operate at the lowest possible cost. AmeriQuest's approach provides a unique, detailed view of your fleet's operation with a focus on variable cost data and how to take that data and design a financial structure that meets your financial needs while providing maximum operational flexibility. It's important to identify the point in time when it costs less to replace each unit than to keep it operating. We call this the sweet spot. Based on your data, we use this point in time as a basis for creating flexible options designed to allow you to make operational decisions by unit based on what the variable cost data indicates you should do in the future. Varying a vehicle's life may increase certain risks. We reduce or eliminate those risks. Using our leading-edge fleet planning programs and your data, we deliver flexible fleet financing and by-unit asset replacement planning recommendations that immediately lower operating costs. This is a service you won't get anywhere else. With more than 1,500 customers operating more than 700,000 vehicles, AmeriQuest is the premier fleet management services company in the commercial trucking industry. AmeriQuest's total cost analysis has saved customers millions of dollars by identifying the optimum life cycle and combining it with flexible financing solutions designed specifically for each customer's operation. Now we'd like to do the same